Hey guys, so this is Captain Daniel Kim, and in today's video, I want to talk about what does confidence actually mean. So, when we think about a confident guy, right? We think about either he has, especially in America, right? We think about usually a guy with muscles. I mean, let's be honest. We probably think about someone like Thor, right? Or a guy in a suit. Lately, it's probably a guy with money. Or we just have like all these definitions of a very confident slash alpha guy, right? And we kind of been taught that a man who's confident doesn't really show emotions. He's a man of action. We have all these definitions of what a confident man actually looks like. So let me tell you in this video what a actual confident man is. I guess not more image based, but what he actually is. So confidence actually is different for every guy. But I do think there's three things that a confident man should have. Three qualities, I would say. So the first thing is he's a man of action. So basically, his words mean something. He's a man who, when he says he's going to do something, he does it. So instead of just talking, you look at his actions and you just trust him. So I think one thing about being a confident man is that you're a man of your word by action, not just by talking. So that's been huge. I think one thing when I was in the military that I learned that confidence is just being your word. And when you say you're going to do something. Because that puts not only a trust in yourself, it puts a confidence in yourself. So when you're confident in yourself, that confidence is now portrayed to other people. And the first thing is by just being your word and taking action from what you said. Because in this world nowadays, everyone just talks, right? Everyone just says stuff. Everyone says they're going to do something. Hey, I'm going to meet you at this time and blah, blah, blah. And I think when it comes to especially, let's say, dating or being attractive too, right? Confidence. When you ask a girl what makes a man attractive, she says confidence. But I think one of the biggest qualities that women seek in men when it comes to confidence, when they say, oh, I like a confident man, is that he's a guy who talks to talk, but he walks the walk. So when he says he's going to do something, he does it. He shows on time, everything like that. And his words have meaning behind it. They have meat behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like when he says something, you're like, okay, I trust this guy. Or even guys, right? When a guy sees a confident man, he just knows that when he speaks, you listen because his words have meaning, because it's backed up by action. So that's the first thing I think is crucial in confidence, is that you're a man of your word. Okay, what's the second thing? So the second thing I want to talk about, hold on guys. Okay. So the second thing I want to talk about is I think a man who's confident is truly focused on improving each single day. So what does that mean? So I know right now self-development has been killed. Like everyone talks about self-development, all that stuff. Okay, I get it. But I think if you're a man who's always trying to grow and progress in life, in anything, in business, in career, in your physical, in your emotional health. Yes, emotional health is another big thing. I think if you're a man who's always progressing every single day, that's called confidence. Because yes, at this moment you might not be confident, but if you're progressing every single day, either emotionally, physically, career-wise, money, whatever it is, whatever in your life you're improving, that's confidence. Because either at this moment you might be like, oh, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but you're working on yourself to become the man who you're supposed to be. I think that is a sign of confidence, because every single day you have something called potential. You don't know how many times I dated women. The reason why, by the way, I bring up women when it comes to confidence, because I mean, most guys, right? Like, yes, we want to be confident, but we seek the validation of women. And it's kind of a paradox, because if you seek the validation of women and you want women to like you, it's kind of like, in a weird way, you're not confident, because you're confident because a woman gives you satisfaction or validation. But I do think that when a woman sees a potential in a guy, where she sees that he could be somebody, he doesn't have to be rich now, he doesn't have to be in shape now, but he has this potential, this kind of like feeling that he's going to be somebody. I think women are actually very attracted to that. But most importantly, are you attracted to that? That's what being a confident version of yourself is. I think when we speak about confidence, we look to others for confidence, right? We're like, oh, that's a confident guy, or he's a confidence guy. But when it comes to being confident, it's about how you see yourself. And I think if you don't like the way you feel right now, at least be confident on the person you're becoming. And if you become that man that you want to become, that is confidence, right? And lastly, what is one other quality I would say is being confident is courage. So courage is having fear and doing it anyways. So I'm not talking about the absence of fear. Have you heard this quote before? It's not the courage is not the absence of fear. It's having the fear and still doing it. So this goes in anything in life. It might be going up, approach and talking to that beautiful girl. It might be just taking a risk in your business. It might be just going to the gym for the first time. I think everyone has fears in your life. Even the most confident guy in the world. I mean, think about who you think is like the most confident person in the world, right? Think about it. Like, let's say, I guess, you know, a guy who probably seems like he has everything, right? Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Even he has a fear. Even he has some fears. He's scared about doing something. But I think, you know, I don't personally know him, but I'm assuming that he does things even though he fears it. He takes movie roles even though he fears it. I think a better example is probably like sports players, right? Cristiano Ronaldo. Why is he considered a confident guy? Because he takes the shots that no one's willing to take. He's willing to be in the bright lights no matter what, right? I think that's huge. It's like he doesn't know if he was going to ever be the best, but he worked on to becoming the best. He had a fear of failing, right? Everyone has fear. It's not like these sports players or these successful people, they don't have a fear of failure. They had the fear and did it anyways. So the third aspect of being confident is having the fear and still doing it anyways. So I want to end it with this though. Yes, I gave you my version of 3 quick things that makes a man confident, but there's more to it, right? I think the main point I want to make is figure out what confidence looks like to you. It could be the same as me. This is my version because of my upbringing, my environment, my military training, and all that stuff. But figure out what confidence looks like to you and create the qualities you want to be, or not want to be. What does a man who is confident, like what kind of man that you believe is confident, what are those 3 qualities? And like I said, the first one is just take action, right? Do the things that confident version of you will do, and then you'll become a confident version of yourself. Because if you're not yourself, that's not confidence either. Be yourself, figure out what confidence means to you, and just act on it. So it's been a pleasure. Hope you got out of this video. So if you want to actually work with me on building your confidence and creating the lifestyle that you want when it comes to dating, career, whatever, click on the link below. I have a couple Facebook offers that, you know, there's programs that work with. We get a quick free call where I just see if I could actually help you out. All right. So this has been a pleasure talking to you. Captain Daniel Kim out.